Browsers are always a headache to compare in terms of performance. As most of the benchmarks available for them are impossible to relate to real-world tasks. This is where I invested a couple of weeks into switching between Brave, Chrome, Firefox, Vivaldi, and Safari are the top 5 options on Apple's macOS. I did eventually run some synthetic benchmarks using BrowserBench, Orkin Basemark 3.0 to confirm or refute my findings, and they agreed with my conclusions. Chrome and Vivaldi are similar, though Vivaldi takes longer to launch, which, in my case, is important because I often quit my browser to get rid of a big pile of tabs and then restart it afresh. Firefox continues to feel like the slowest option from the bunch, and it performs worst on benchmarks, like those provided on BrowserBench. Brave is tangibly faster than Chrome, and because it otherwise behaves like Chrome, it's the fastest browser for my use. Safari's refusal to embrace favicons in the favorites bar and its inconsistent tab sizes make it a less useful browser for me. Brave is a speed and privacy upgrade over Chrome, and the switch to it has prompted me to belatedly start using a proper password manager. It's an all-around victory, albeit with one imperfection. A whole bunch of sites now think that I'm a bot. It must be a feature of Brave's tracker blocking behavior, but I'm seeing a heap of visual CAPTCHAs and other additional security checks that I didn't see when browsing with Chrome. Swiss Air offered the most informative explanation for why I was going through an extra check, telling me I've exhibited unusual behavior which resembles that of a bot. Personally, I like this. I like the idea of my browser being so protective of my privacy that I stop appearing human to the rest of the internet. Other than that one foible, there's no downside to making the switch. I don't begrudge anyone's choice of keeping Chrome as their primary web browser. For all the critique it receives as a resource hog, Google's browser is still the most full-featured and hassle-free experience of the web for the majority of people. But if you're willing to make a couple of small changes and adjustments, there's probably a better browser for you out there, whether it's Brave or Vivaldi, and the task of making the switch has never been easier.